Well, hello everyone. I'm Clint Tucker, guitar trainer and coach. We are going to practice today. This is a little routine that I do and warm up, and I actually haven't played any today, so you'll get to warm up with me. And what we're going to be doing today is the Badio warm up. This is what Michael Angelo Badio uses when he warms up, and he said he's been doing it for the last 30 plus years, and he loves it. And it works perfectly. And I have found that it has given me great results. So let's go ahead and let's tune up our guitars. Make sure you have your guitars on you. And we're going to start with 1E. 2B. 3G. 4D. 5A, and 6E. What we're going to start off is we're going to start targeting fingers 2 and 1. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this in a descending fashion. So I'm going to play a little bit of it for you so you can get the idea. We're just going to do 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Then scoot over 1 fret and then go 1, 2, 1, 2. Now let's just keep going. Just nice and smooth. We're not trying to go fast. We're just trying to calibrate left and right in the brain. We're going to start moving our way back. We're just going to go to the 6th fret and then start coming back. Just nice and smooth. If this is too fast for you, just use the play rate and the gear icon and change it to 75%. And we'll end on an open string. Perfect. See, I wasn't too hard. Now let's do fingers 2 and 3 the exact same way. We're going to descend, then move over and ascend. Starting. Try to stay really light with your fingers. Don't press down too hard. There we go. And I'm using down, up with the right hand. I'm also barely holding on to the pick so I can feel the vibration in between my fingers. Turning back. And it's okay if you make a mistake. We're not trying to do anything special here. We're just trying to warm up the left hand, the right hand, and the brain. We're finishing on that open E. Okay, now let's target fingers 3 and 4. Same thing. We're just warming up. Now right here, you might have to actually go really light with your finger 4 and finger 3, so it doesn't feel like you're really having to press in. And that's okay. I have found that that really helps me. By going to 6 and turning back around, we're getting 12 reps in. Now you can always go to the 12th fret and work back, but I want to keep this kind of short. That way you have something that you can do and you don't have an excuse. Okay, that was our 2-finger combinations. Now we're going to use 3-finger combinations. 3, 2, 1. And how I'm going to do this, I'm going to start with an upstroke, and then I am going to drag that upstroke at the end to the next string. And then when I'm on the way up, I'm going to go down, up, down, and drag the downstroke down to the next string. You can do whatever you'd like, but this is the way that I'll do it. Starting on 3, 2, 1. Drag, 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 then down, up, drag, down. So this is really called a sweep. So now I'm getting my right hand a little bit of work. I'm leaning that pick in the direction of the strings that I want to go to. So I'm leaning the pick down when I want to do a downstroke into another string. And then I lean it back to do an upstroke into the next string. Turning back. Nice and smooth. Really make sure you're not gripping that pick too hard. Now we're going to target 4, 3, and 2. This one's going to feel a little bit harder because you might not be used to this. So just take it easy. Don't press down too hard. Remember, we're not trying to go fast. We're just trying to be smooth. Speed comes from being smooth. You can do this while you're checking out your favorite podcasts in the morning, or listening to a little bit of music, with your coffee, or whatever beverage that you start off your day with. And I would also advise to just slightly stretch your hands and your arms before you do this. And that kind of helps you loosen up those joints a little bit. Remember, don't go too hard. You want to do this nice and smooth and light. All right. Last one. We're going to do 4, 3, 2, 1. Same way, but I'm going to go back to down, up, down, up. Here we go. Remember, if this is too fast, change that play rate speed to 75%. It's also really good to have a good posture with your guitar. Making that smooth transition. We're learning how to calibrate fingers on the left, holding on the right, or vice versa, depending on if you're left-handed or right-handed, and the brain. Going back. By this time, you might start to feel like you're getting a little bit of control of what's going on. And that's good. That means that your right hand, left hand is starting to calibrate a little bit with the brain. The messaging is getting in time. Very good. All you really need to do now is to test yourself to see if you're actually starting to get warmed up. So what I usually do, I will go ahead and I'll try to do something really random. Like I might do something like this. Where I'm just messing around and trying to like tell my fingers to go somewhere. And if they're not going there as quickly as I'd like them to, guess what? I'll start and I'll do the whole thing again. What I would suggest to do this every day, right? I want you to think of this more like guitar therapy, hand therapy, than just more than a warm-up and a workout. If you enjoyed this content, leave a like. And if you want to level up, you can subscribe. Go ahead, check out these playlists right here, and we'll see you next time.